Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Rowan Rose. I also go by Spooky Geek on a lot of my social medias, mainly just Instagram and TikTok. And I am doing my 2025 Lolita closet tour. I don't know if this would be considered a 2025 or a 2024, because it's the beginning of the year, so 2024? Yeah. So this is my closet tour. This is not where I keep my Lolita dresses. I'm just showing my main pieces. I actually keep them in the closet of my craft room, but the lighting in there sucks and I don't really have lighting equipment. I'm not usually a YouTube filmer. I more film for like TikTok and stuff. But I did one of these 2 years ago. I was not dressed up in Lolita for that video because I was very pregnant. I was 2 weeks from my due date, which he ended up being 2 weeks late, so I had him 4 weeks later. But now, 2 years later, I can dress up in Lolita and show off my pieces. So I'm going to start from this way and go back. I'm going to start with an OP and end with an OP and just sort of go through my different pieces. I don't have very much compared to many other Lolitas, I think. I have been wearing Lolita for about 6 or 7 years now. I want to say 6. We'll go with 6. I've been wearing Lolita for like 6 years now, and Lolita is not really buy kind of fashion. I mean, yeah, you're buying quite a bit, but it's more, I don't know. It's like the opposite of fast fashion, which I don't know. Slow fashion. It's slow fashion. So I don't have very many dresses, but I am pretty happy with my wardrobe. I say that, but I also pre-ordered a Lady Sloth dress, and I'm getting on a tangent, so I'm just gonna focus on this. First dress is my one and only brand piece, and I have it stored like this because the sleeves are elastic and I don't want to ruin it. It is my one and only Moi Mem Montier piece. This is it here. It just barely fits me. Like, it does not fit me well enough to feel confident to wear it to meetups or anything. And the only thing I can fit under it is my hoop skirt, just adjusted way down. And I think because it barely fits me, it doesn't really look very fanned out when I do wear it under it. I have worn this once, and I don't think I'll sell it, just because I always wanted to own a MMM dress. But I might, maybe, if I could get a dress that I like more. It's just hard because I am sort of more plus size, and brand pieces don't really fit me unless I get them altered. My dream dress is the Lace Cross JSK, which I know without alterations I would never ever fit. And I'm okay at alterations, but I'm not the best. I don't have quite the confidence to do that, and I would be terrified of ruining the dress. So my plan actually is to make me a JSK. Make the JSK. It would not have the same lace. It would technically be a replica, but I'm not trying to sell it, and I made it myself, so I think it's okay. I would never try to claim that it was an MMM dress. That is on the bracket of things I would like to do. Moving on, my next skirt, or my next piece, is a skirt, and this skirt actually came from Hot Topic. It is the Mad Tea Party striped suspender skirt. This is it here. And I'm pretty sure it's a little bit of a conspiracy theory. So if you think I sound crazy, that's fine. I'm pretty sure whoever made this fully intended on this being a Lolita skirt. But they just probably were a little worried about labeling it Lolita because a lot of people, more so in the West here, have bad connotations with it because nobody seems to understand what a homonym is. But this skirt is so pretty and it's got so much detail in it. I love the little border print on it with like the stitched up rabbits and the teacups and the watches and stuff. And I love this little checkerboard rim down here. This skirt, I 100% believe needs to be worn with a petticoat or a hoop skirt or anything that makes it poof out, because just wearing it like limply, it just doesn't look right to me. It looks unfinished. It needs the hoop skirt or the petticoat or whatever you wear underneath of it. Just my opinion. So I 100% think this was supposed to be a Lolita skirt. And I don't actually recommend buying Lolita from Hot Topic, just a PSA. This was an exception, sort of. I had seen other Lolitas wearing this dress and styling this dress, and it inspired me to go out and buy it. And if you hear my son, he's just playing back over there. If there's some weird cuts in this video, he might be running in and out. He's 2. It's very hard to have a 2-year-old understand the concept of filming. And I don't want him on the internet, at least his face. I don't want him on the internet. So that's why. That's why there's weird cuts. Okay, little PSA. The next 3 pieces I'm going to show you, including this one, are from a brand that I no longer buy from and don't really support anymore. I don't want to say the brand because I don't want to encourage people to go buy from them. This piece is a very recognizable piece from that brand, so if you recognize it, that's why. But this is my second skirt, and it's really a skirt. This was actually originally a JSK. When I bought it, I did not pay attention to the measurements, and it didn't really fit me super well. It just barely fit me. So I turned it into a skirt, and it fits me a lot better. It's still a little tight in the waistband, but not unbearable. It also used to have the brand name down at the bottom of the skirt, and I got rid of that as well. But it's a Plague Doctor themed skirt, and it's got these crosses, coffins with crosses on them all over it. And I really, really like the print. I do. The reason I still have these items from that brand, even though I don't support them anymore and I still wear these pieces, is because they already have my money. I already have the pieces. They already have my money. I want to get my wear out of them. So I still have them. I wear them on occasion. And if anybody asks me in person, I will tell them where I got them from. And I will kind of explain why I don't really support them anymore. But I'm not very good at articulating myself, and I don't really want to get into it in this video, just in case I misinform you on something, if that makes any sense. I don't like teaching people very well. I have somewhat anxiety about doing that. So this is my second skirt. And I'll just move very quickly through these other pieces. I'll just move very quickly through these other pieces that are also from that brand. I have this JSK, which I also do still really like. I bought it because I wanted like an old school style piece. I love black and white. I know that's sort of like a faux pas in Lolita. I don't know if it's so much a faux pas anymore, but I know black and white cords for a while there were considered Ida. I think we're kind of moving away from labeling things Ida, but yeah, I really like it. I wanted just like a black and white, old school style JSK that I could style. And I do really like this dress. I actually, okay, this is a woe is me tiny violin moment. I really, really wanted to wear this JSK to Nosferatu. Unfortunately, and this happens on occasion, we cannot find a babysitter. And so usually my husband and I will not really rock, paper, scissors. We kind of just go who went last time, and one of us gets to go and the other one stays home with the kid. And unfortunately, it was his turn. And, you know, it's whatever. I can still watch it streaming. Maybe I'll get all dressed up and still wear it and watch it on my own. But yeah, that JSK. And then this JSK is kind of an interesting one. It's got a handkerchief bottom for the skirt and kind of like this halter top up here. And I do really like this dress, but I do find myself struggling to cord it a little bit. Usually I will try and do like a Kuro style cord when I wear this. I make it all black and everything. And I do like it, but I wouldn't say I'm as in love with this dress as I am some of my other dresses. And surprisingly enough, this dress actually was my first ever Lolita dress that I bought. My next dress is this dress. This is Hanging Garden Gate, I believe, Hanging Garden Gate. This is from a dress creator named Dolby. She has some very beautiful pieces. I want to say last year, did a store clean out and got rid of a lot of her dresses. So I don't think you can get this one anymore directly from her shop. I think you would have to buy it secondhand. But she is still making dresses, and they are really pretty. I would say she kind of caters to all type of Lolitas. Like, she has a lot of sweet, she has a lot of classic, and a lot of gothic. One thing I admire is you can very clearly tell she's just sort of making what she likes rather than trying to pander to one specific sub-style. And they just happen to land where they land. This JSK came in black and it came in gray. And my sister actually is the one who told me to get the gray dress because I was very much leaning on the black dress. But she's right, the gray dress, I do prefer the gray dress. I'm very happy I got the gray dress. I style it with black, I style it with white, I've styled it with red. I really like how it looks with red. And I've actually been trying to convince my sister, because she's interested in dipping her toes in Lolita. There is a meetup, hopefully, potentially happening next weekend, and she wants to go, and she's asked to borrow some of my pieces, and she's really into like pastels and stuff, and I think this would look really pretty with pastel pink. I might be deluding myself a little bit, but just like, I just think because it's like gray and monotone, it would look really pretty with just about any color you corded it with. And I think like a baby pastel pink would just look really cute with this. Pink's not really my thing, but it is very much her thing, and I'm trying to convince her to wear this dress. I'm letting it be her decision which one she chooses, but hopefully. Moving on, this is the Victorian Gothic JSK by Duchess Melinda. And this dress, this one's a hard one for me because I would say this is one of my favorite JSKs, but I struggle the most trying to cord this one. It's got like a Gothic or a Victorian art styled witch on the front. It's got these really pretty skull themed hot air balloons and the witch full body. And so I would love to do sort of like a witch cord with this. I have sort of just done a very safe cord with it. I think I've corded it twice. And I really like the stripes. I love stripes. And I think I would like to try and do sort of like a Beetlejuice inspired cord with this, but I don't really have a lot of green. I more tend to lean towards red and black for colors, which is another color I would like to cord with this. I think red would look really pretty with this. But yeah, it's one of my favorite dresses, and I highly recommend it if you are also a fan of black and white stripes. She has this in a skirt, or she has it in a JSK. It's just, I just struggle a little bit to cord it. That's all. So getting into the brand I probably have the most of is Lady Sloth. And I am a little sad that they announced a while ago that they were going to pull away from Lady Sloth. And I thought they were going to completely shut down Lady Sloth and just do casual sloth. But they're still coming out with pieces. So I hope instead what they did is that they're just limiting the amount of releases with Lady Sloth. I hope. That's my hope. I don't know. Maybe one day they'll be like, yeah, this is our last release, and I will cry a bucket of tears. But this is the Dance Macabre JSK. I pre-ordered this dress back when they first came out with it. I do have the necklace that they came out with for this one too. It's got these really pretty stained glass, and it's actually like a sort of see-through mesh overlay, so it looks like stained glass when you're out in the sun and sort of just walking and moving, and the layers ruffling, swaying. I don't know if that makes any sense. And it's so pretty. It's simple enough that I think you could do sort of like a more casual cord with this, but I can only really think of like really fancy cords to do with this dress. And I really, really like it. I do. These stained glasses are from an actual church. Unfortunately, I do not know the name of the church off the top of my head. I could probably do a little Google search and like put it up here, but these are real stained glass images, artwork. And moving on, this was my second Lady Sloth JSK I ever got. This was the one that made me fall in love with the Lady Sloth brand. And I know this one is technically a sweet dress. There is no getting around it. This one is just a straight up sweet dress. But I don't care. I really like it. This is my Spooky Macaron. Macaroon. I think it's macaron. Macaroon's a different cookie. Please don't judge me. Anyway, it's got these really cute Halloween themed cookies all over it. I got the lavender JSK just because I I would say purple is like my next favorite color next to red. I think it goes red, purple, green. I'd say green and purple kind of get flipped around depending on my mood, but purple is one of my favorite colors. So I got the purple JSK, the lavender JSK, and I actually have a lavender tattoo on me, a little sprig of lavender. That's how much I love lavender. And I love Halloween. Halloween is my favorite time of year. It is my Christmas. It is my Easter, all of those. That's just my time. I love Halloween. So I really wanted this JSK when I first saw it. And these are my favorite cookies. So you think I should know how to pronounce it, but these are my favorite cookies. And I could talk for days about this JSK. None of it would make sense, but I could talk for days about this JSK. And this is actually the second version of this dress. It did not originally have this Halloween lace on the top of it. And I think it had a sweetheart neckline, and this one's like a straight across neckline. But it's got this really cute Halloween lace up here and down here. And I just love it. This is my go-to dress for when it's Halloween, and it's my go-to dress for when I just feel like being a little cute. I think it's a dress that you could wear all year round. I love it so much. Moving on, this is a dress that I only got recently. This is the Nevermore dress. And this was also one of the dresses that I wanted from the very beginning when I first learned about Lady Sloth. And I finally got it. This is the life and silver colorway of the dress, the JSK. I'm very basic, I'm very boring, I'm very plain, I'm very stereotypical, and you're gonna roll your eyes when I say this, but The Raven is my favorite poem by Edgar Allan Poe. And so I really wanted this dress. This is one of those dresses that, like, I've seen people court it casually, and it's cute, but I think it needs to be, like, really plussed up. But that's also me. I really like dressing really fancy. So maybe I just struggle to court things casually in general. And I really love this dress. I did not realize, looking at the stock photos, that they had these, like, printed roses on them. And they're just so pretty. There's so much detail in this dress that you could do with it. This is the latest Lady Sloth dress that I got. Oh, my sister's calling. So this is the latest dress that I purchased, latest dress that I got from Lady Sloth, and I really, really like it. I want to wear it more. I think I've only worn it once. 2 more dresses to go. Hi, baby. Hi. My son's just out of frame. 2 more dresses to go. This is my first ever Lady Sloth dress. This is the Where is the Cat dress, and it's covered in bats. It is red and black. It is everything I love and everything I still love to this day. It is so pretty. I don't wear this one as much as I used to. I really need to wear it again. I need to just make it a point to cord this dress specifically next time I get all dressed up, because I really do love it. Bats are like my favorite animal. I have 2 bat tattoos. I have, honey, don't knock over the camera. I have these like swarm of bats up here. And then I have a bat tattoo on my thigh here, which I might throw up a picture of because I don't want to like pull everything down. But I love bats. So this is my last dress. This is the latest dress that I got. I think I kept saying my Lady Sloth dress was the latest dress I got, but that's the latest dress I got from Lady Sloth. This is my most recent dress. And this is the OP from Miss Point. I ordered it through 42 Lolita. I don't know the name of the one piece specifically. I would consider this my first one piece. Like, I know my MMM dress is an OP, and I had that dress before this dress, but this one actually fits me, and I feel a lot more comfortable wearing this one regularly. So I consider this one more my first OP. And I just love it to pieces. This was the second contender to wear to Nosferatu for me. It's just really fancy, so I didn't want to risk anything happening to it where I'm a little less attached to this one. So I did wear it on Halloween. I wore it to dress up as Nausea from What We Do in the Shadows. I very much like vampires too. I like vampires. I like bats. Again, I'm a cliche. But I love this dress. And I love it actually comes with detachable sleeves to give it long sleeves. And I prefer to wear it with the long sleeves. And it's just so pretty. I hope one day I can attend a high tea and I am going to wear this dress. I love it so much. That is all of my dresses. I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit just so I can show off the one I am currently wearing and kind of walk through my cord. Okay, so this is the cord that I put together for this video. I am wearing the Gone Batty JSK from Lady Sloth. I am wearing the head bow that you can purchase separate from the dress, but it goes with the dress. I actually took it off its headband and I have it pinned to this beret, and I paired a lot of red accessories with it because, and I'll show you up close, it has these little bits of red throughout the print. It has these little bits of red vials of blood, and then there's some red on the animals, and it's so cute. It is such a cute dress. Again, I feel like this is one of those dresses that can lean sweet or it could lean gothic, in my opinion. I know cute animals are more associated with sweet, so if you want to consider this a sweet cord, fine. I consider it a gothic cord. We can just agree to disagree. My favorite part of this dress is the bat wings. It comes with cute little bat wings on the back, and I don't know if you can really see them very well because it is black on black, but there are cute little dangly bat wings. I styled this sort of inspired by the OP of this dress, which had sleeves sort of like this, and I did really like the OP, but I wanted to be able to style this dress more ways, and I do have a blouse that has the same sleeves the OP does. So that's sort of why I have it styled this way. And I just really, really love this dress. I love all of my dresses. I can't wait to get more. I'm being very selective about the dresses that I buy these days. I need to focus, I think, a little more on blouses. This blouse I got forever ago, before I even started wearing Lolita, from Amazon. Just because I wanted sort of like a old tiny vampire-y blouse. And the tights are just plain red tights. I felt like there was a lot going on up here. I didn't really want any patterns in my tights. My shoes are shoes I got like forever ago. They have these cute little bat wings on them. They're kind of like wedged heels. One of my favorite things about Gothic Lolita is I feel like you can be a little more experimental with your shoes within reason. I do think it really, really depends on the cord if you're gonna wear like demonias with them. But when it comes to shoes, I want to be able to wear them in my everyday fashion because shoes, I feel like, take up a lot more room than just like dresses and stuff, which I know doesn't make a lot of sense because dresses are bigger, but that's kind of my caveat for shoes. I need to be able to wear them in my everyday life and in Lolita. So I really like that they kind of go with the bat wings up here and just the bat print in general. And so, yep. I hope you liked this video. Sorry if it was a little rambly, if there's a lot of weird cuts. Thank you for watching, and I hope everybody has a great year.